So here it is, my 2024 Mulberry Collection. Hello, and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those of you who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, happy to have you here. Those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you're enjoying my videos. I put out videos roughly 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion, slightly more personal topics. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please do head down, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrate yourself, and of course, celebrating others. So, I thought I would quickly share with you my current Mulberry collection as it stands. I love Mulberry as a brand, and I'm loving seeing how more individuals are exploring this brand. Hopefully not to the extent that the prices go through the roof, because I quite enjoy the price point as it stands. But I think that the balance of the brand is fantastic. You get beautiful designs, great quality at reasonable price points, great staff, nice environments. I think the balance of the brand is great. It's similar to the reasons I love Longchamp. I think they've got a great balance for the brand. And I have a number of Mulberry pieces. I've been buying Mulberry for the past probably about 4 or 5 years, I would say. I got my first Mulberry piece when I was 21, but I have steadily been buying more and more from the brand, and I absolutely love my pieces. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I've got bags and accessories. Now, I would like a pair of shoes from Mulberry, maybe a pair of trainers. I really do quite like their trainers. And I also regret not buying the Axel Arigato collaboration jacket. It was in Bicester, and I think it was about £350. And I just decided against it. But now I really wish I'd gone for it. I think it was really cool. It had these leather sleeves. I thought it was fantastic. I wish I bought it. Anyway, we live and we learn. So let's get into this. The first piece is one that I cannot find for the moment, but I'll find and I'll put a photo in. And it's a pair of cufflinks. So I have these beautiful sterling silver Mulberry cufflinks. They were a gift for my 21st birthday. I wear them a lot when I'm wearing sort of suits that need to be a little bit more formal and a little bit more pared back. So for example, weddings, I tend to wear these just because they're beautiful, but they're very unassuming. And, you know, in certain environments, I prefer to just blend. Something like a wedding is one of them. I prefer to just blend, and these are a great piece, but there's still that little hint of, you know, designer and yeah, but very sophisticated and very classy. So let's go for a bag. Let's start here. You're going to notice, many of you know the collection, so you know that I have the same bag in a lot of variations. So let's start here. This is my Trippy Tiger Bayswater. This is in denim. This was from 2013, I want to say. I bought it in 2021, I think. Something along those lines. Beautiful silver hardware. This is an MCM bag charm that's on it. I love this icy blue leather mixed with this denim. I love the formality of the Heritage Bayswater shape, but I love how casual this is and how unexpected the tiger print is. I just think this is absolutely gorgeous. I love this particular bag. I don't use it a huge amount anymore, but when I do, I love it, and I get a huge amount of compliments on it. It can fit a significant amount in it. Mine's got an organizer inside, but it can fit a lot in it. Just a beautiful, beautiful bag. And the great thing with the Heritage Bayswaters is you can cinch or uncinch the sides. So although it doesn't add a huge amount of additional capacity, it adds a little bit. Sometimes if you just need to get in one extra item, you can uncinch it a little bit and fit in a little bit more. Anyway, that's that one. And this is my Heritage Bayswater in antique pink. And I'm sure this has a name. I'm sure the sales associate when I was last in Mulberry told me, and I cannot remember. I wish I'd written it down. But this is in antique pink. It's a really beautiful, beautiful kind of neutral. This is my version of a neutral, an interesting neutral, as Meredith would call it. I think that's what this is. Again, it's classic, it's sophisticated, it's elegant, it's timeless. Now, that isn't always what I go for. You know, I wouldn't say this is timeless, the shape is, but I don't think that the print is. However, for someone who loves pattern and print, it's perfect for someone like me. But this, I just think, is an absolutely beautiful, timeless neutral. And I'm really glad to have this because, again, there are times where I just feel like being a little bit more pared back. I use this a lot for work. I use this a lot where I don't want something that's very in your face, be that because of branding or be that because of the pattern or print of this particular bag. I love this one. I think this one is great. Also, I was asked about the corners sort of turning, and this one was starting to, and you can see they still are here. But what I basically did was I got a peg and I turned them in like that, pegged them down for 3 days, and it basically unrotated. So before these were curling like this, they're now kind of much further down because I'd almost tried to reverse it, and it started to work. So I would say maybe give that a go. I actually think I still have the, I still have the pegs in here. So just quite literally, I mean, I'm sure that people who really, really baby their bags would be, oh my goodness, what are you doing? But I basically just did that for a week and it kind of reversed it. So there we go. There we go, that's that one. Next up, let's go for another classic, and this is actually 2 pieces in one. So here we have my Mock Croc Heritage Bayswater. This has gold hardware. You can also see it starting to curl a little bit here. Don't really know how to stop that. I don't mind it. I use this a lot. This is probably my most used designer bag, I would say. I just think it's a great all-rounder. Love the Mock Croc. Love how that adds a little bit of a pop. I do love the Heritage Bayswater in the black pebbled leather, but I probably wouldn't go for it just because it is a little bit too classic for me. But this with the Mock Croc, I think adds a really nice kind of vibe. I also have this beautiful green mulberry scarf. I bought this from Heathrow in November, and I love how it just adds a little bit of a pop of colour. And I also have this MCM bag charm on it. So that is another of my Heritage Bayswaters. Let's mix it up so it's not just Bayswater, Bayswater, Bayswater. Here's a little accessory, again in a really fun colour. Oh, so it is this great pair of lime green mulberry gloves. Look how fun those are. They also match the scarf on that Bayswater really nicely. I've worn those together. I think this is a really beautiful pair of gloves. They're really comfortable to wear. They're lovely kind of and soft, and yeah, I really like them, I must say. Yeah, really do. I think they're really nice. And I love the colour. I think winter, particularly when you're going to be wearing gloves, can just feel a bit drab. And sometimes you just need something that amuses you and picks you up a little bit. And I think this is the type of piece that picks you up. Whilst I'm doing accessories, let's do another accessory. This, again, I don't wear a huge amount, but I do really like it. So it's this mulberry scarf, and it's a double-sided scarf. So you could wear it on this side, which is a little bit more simple. It's navy, an icy blue and cream, and then it has these burgundy accents on it as well. So it's just a nice kind of larger scarf. I like it. I don't wear it a huge amount just because of the palette, but when I do wear it, I enjoy it. I could wear it with what I'm wearing today, no problem. I can wear it with burgundy, so I have that lovely burgundy blazer, so I could wear it with that. You know, there's the occasional time that something like this is appropriate, and I wear it probably, how many times did I wear it last winter? 4 or 5, which, look, it's okay. For what I paid for it, I bought it at the outlet, it was on sale at the outlet, so I really don't have an issue with that. The cost per wear on it really isn't significant at the moment, so that's fine, I'm good with that. Now we do have to do another Bayswater, just because, you know, I've got a fair few of them. Let's do this one, and this is my patent leopard print Mulberry Bayswater, Heritage Bayswater with this gunmetal hardware. I don't have another piece that has gunmetal hardware, has a black interior. I love this. I think this is fabulous. I got sent this by a subscriber. They said, I think this is very you. And I immediately went, yes, yes, yes. Buy, buy, buy. So it got sent to me. I think I bought it from Addicted Handbags on Instagram. Love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's a great piece to style. Another interesting neutral. Love the pattern on this. Love the grey. I was a bit worried about this sort of almost buttery, putty colour. They call it putty, but this almost buttery yellow undertone, but I actually really love it. And with the grey, it just adds a coolness to the whole piece. I think it's fantastic. And it's very cool toned hardware as well. It's really, really beautiful. I'm very, very happy with this particular piece, and I'm very grateful for the fact that someone sent it, thinking of me, said, Nick, I think this is very you. You are right. This was very me. I love it. Use it quite a lot. Has feet on it. Super practical. From a patent perspective, the only thing I've noticed is that there's a little bit of ridging underneath this particular handle, but that's been the case since I bought it, so that's nothing new. Other than that, no issues. Really enjoy it. Fairly weatherproof as well, which is great. Love the colour, don't love the bag style, but certainly not looking to move it on. And this is my bright yellow Mulberry backpack. I love, love, love this colour. I love the fact that it's a one-shoulder backpack. There's just not that many opportunities that I have a lot of opportunities that I could use it, but I tend to grab other things. So take, for example, I was in London on Saturday. I was going to a picnic, and instead of grabbing this, which actually now I think about it would have been the more practical choice, I chose to take my big Longchamp tote with the white leather trim, the blue neon and white leather. But yeah, I probably could have taken this, and this actually probably would have been more practical. But I just don't grab for a backpack. But I think this is a great example of a backpack. I love the colour, love the silver hardware, subtle branding, love that it's one shoulder, can go crossbody as well. I think I'm going to take this when I go on holiday at the end of the year. Yeah, I think that's where it will make sense. I'm going to take it on holiday when I go away at the end of the year. Okay, that's a long time away still. However, I've not used it for over a year, if not longer. So, waiting another few months, it's not the end of the world. Anyway, love the colour, it's fun, it's decorative in my home, works for that. Now, whilst we're in the bright, almost fruit bowl colours, this is my newest Heritage Bayswater in this stunning orange. It's like a tangerine. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it with the silver hardware. The interior is also orange. It is just such a beautiful, beautiful bag. I love how sophisticated the Heritage Bayswater is in its silhouette, but then you can buy it in these fabulous patterns, prints, colours. It's a bag that really allows you to express your personality, and I think that's a lot of fun. They bring out so many variations of it. You can also get an incredible deal on the pre-loved market. Most of mine are pre-loved, and I've gotten incredible deals over the years with them, paying often half what I would have paid retail for this particular piece, in a really good condition. This was from Handbag Clinic, and it was in great condition, continues to be. Also has feet on the bottom. Love it, love it. Used this a number of times, and I think it's absolutely stunning. Fabulous bag. The one thing I do want to do is buy a new insert for it. I'd like to get a Handbag Angels insert, just because I have one in the next bag I'm going to show you, and I just think it'll fit it better. But great piece. Love this bag. We're down to our final two pieces, and if you have got this far with me, please put a tree down in the comments for the mulberry tree. I don't think there was a mulberry tree emoji. If there is, add that, but if not, just a tree will do. So thank you for that. Let's go with a piece that I'm seeing a lot of individuals talk about at the moment, and I think for great reason. I don't have it in the size that's currently finding itself the most discussion, but I do have a variation, and I'm talking about the Mulberry Alexa. It's the mini Alexa that a lot of individuals are talking about. I have mine in the medium size. Mine is in loopy leopard denim. It has this braided metal handle. It's a really beautiful example. I often say I think I have the most beautiful version of the Alexa out there. One that could rival it is that Lilac Haze that has recently come out, that the fabulous Dale now owns. But I still think I'm going to back myself with this particular one. I absolutely love it. I don't use it as much as I should. I really need to just challenge myself when it comes to styling it. Crossbody isn't my favourite way of wearing a bag, but this one doesn't work brilliantly top handle. So I really do just need to challenge myself And I think there's that exercise that people do, isn't there, where for a week they wear nothing but that one bag. So it forces them to experiment with how to style it. I think I need to do that. I just need to find the right week. I was going to do a challenge, I think it was a couple of months ago, where I was only going to wear, I think it was Mulberry bags actually, for the month. And then something cropped up, which meant I needed to carry something else. I was like, oh, well, that's out the window. But anyway, I do really need to challenge myself with this, because it's a fantastic bag. I'm glad to own it. I certainly don't want to move it on or let it go. It's also got a lot of decorative value for me, but it should be used. It should be used, and it should be used by me. It's not a case of letting it go to be used by someone else. It should be used by me. And I mentioned the insert. So I have a Handbag Angels insert in here. This isn't sponsored or anything, but I have a lime green Handbag Angels insert. This is the crossbody strap that goes with the bag. It's just quite a simple bag, but I can see why they're so popular. I can certainly see why the mini is so popular. Just that size would work even less for me. But I do love it. I think it's beautiful. Glad to have it. Just really, like I said, need to challenge myself styling wise. And finally, we've made it to the last piece. Thank you for sticking with me. So we have, this is again another 2-in-1. This is a beauty. I think this is my favorite bag in my collection. I love this bag. And this is my tricolor Mulberry Heritage Bayswater white, forest green leather, lawn green leather, silver hardware, this beautiful, beautiful scarf. I think this was a softy scarf actually, but it's got the lawn green and the magenta. I just think this is one of the most exceptional versions of the Bayswater. I don't know if they've done a more beautiful version of this, and I love this bag so much. I was watching it for such a long time. I watched it when it came in the boutique and I loved it. Then I watched it as it went in the initial sale, the Mulberry seasonal sale. Then it reached the outlet. Then it was slowly dropping. It held in price for a long time, but then it slowly started to drop. And then finally, when I picked it up this time, it had another additional sale on it, and I just had to buy it. It was at a price point that I was like, I cannot let that go. And I'm so glad that I've got it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Also has feet. The interior of this one is this absolutely gorgeous green. Beautiful lawn green. Stunning. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It needs a little bit of a clean now I'm looking at it. But no, it's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, love. Love. I think it's beautiful. And I really do think that the scarf adds something. And I'm not a believer that you have to buy, you know, accessories that match the brand. I think if you have a scarf from Etsy, eBay, I have some mine are from eBay, just from professional sellers on eBay, Etsy, Longchamp, Louis Vuitton, Dior, if you have an Hermes Twilly kicking about that you think would go great on a Mulberry bag. I don't believe in having to be matchy-matchy brands, but sometimes they can just bring out pieces that really complement, and I think these two complement each other so well. And I think this piece it was in the outlet, but it was a full price piece, because they sometimes have current season in the outlet. It's just an opportunity to showcase it in case you're not close to a Mulberry store. And I still had to buy it because I loved it. So yeah, these two pieces, fabulous together. Love. I cannot believe I nearly closed out this video having forgotten this gorgeous Mulberry Softy clutch in this beautiful blue. Love how padded and pillowy this is. It was a fantastic price at the outlet. Adore the silver hardware. It's just stunning. Goes with so much. Use it much more than I thought I would. Also comes with a silver chain strap. So beautiful. Can't believe I nearly forgot it. So there we have it, everyone. That is my Mulberry collection. Let me know what you think of my pieces. Do you like them? Do you not? What do you think of Mulberry as a brand? Has it ever interested you? Are you a bit of a collector like I am? I just love the versatility of them. And like I said earlier, I love the balance of the brand as well. But I would love to know what you think. Thank you so much as always for watching. I look forward to seeing my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now.